Hello again, comic book fans. Welcome back to another edition of Comic Book Geezers. I'm your host, Wild Bill, and my partner.
I'm Pete. How are you? Good to see you again.
And we're gonna focus on two characters. We're gonna focus on Ghost Rider and Son of Satan.
Yep, we're kind of finishing up. It's past Halloween, but we're still kind of going and doing the horror.
Still got a lot of material to cover on the horror theme.
And judging by how much you guys have been loving the previous horror-related videos we've been doing, why not keep it going, right?
We still got so much more to show off.
Hell yeah.
So Pete's going to show up. By the way, these books that you're going to see are all from Pete's collection. I don't really have much Ghost Riders, and the ones I do have, Pete already has, and I don't have any Son of Satan. So let Pete kick it off.
Yeah. So, we've kind of talked about this before, how Marvel had this series called Marvel Spotlight, which they used to, obviously, spotlight new characters to see if the general public liked what they saw, and they would spin them off into their own series.
Kind of like a test run.
Test run, yeah. But these were more like the supernatural characters. So the first couple issues, they had various different characters, but then with issue number 5, which I don't have, because it's worth a hell of a lot of money. I will get it one day.
First appearance of Ghost Rider?
First appearance of Ghost Rider, drawn by
Mike Plug.
That is correct. So I don't have number 5. But number 6 is this bad boy right here.
And I have this one as well.
That's a really nice one. Again, Mike Plug cover art. And then off to number 7. And, just
check this out.
Yeah,
I mean, how could you not want to pop this open and take a look?
Yeah, I mean, it's
they don't make them like this anymore.
And even better is this one.
Oh, let's see.
These next two have some of my favorite covers of all the Ghost
Rider.
Rider
Look at
covers.
that. That is definitely cool.
Look at the red and the blue.
And he's holding a snake.
Holding a snake.
That's going to bite him with
this
thing.
Character over here, and it's great.
Definitely cool.
And like I said, even
better.
This
is nice.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites.
Dinosaurs in the background.
And classic.
Check out that dinosaur. I like that.
Classic Mike Plug. If you followed him in Werewolf by Night or The Man-Thing or Frankenstein Monster, it's just it's just classic Plug. And then number 10,
Marvel Spotlight.
Marvel Spotlight continues on. And then his last appearance in Marvel Spotlight before a certain other character takes over is this one right here. And again, a little history on the Ghost Rider. Johnny Blaze was a motorcycle stunt driver who makes a deal with the devil to save the life of his friend and mentor, who they travel. It was like a circus.
Yeah, like a traveling circus
stuntman type of thing. And what happens, of course, the devil screws him over, doesn't save his friend, and now he's forever enslaved in this. At nighttime, his flame goes on, his head goes on fire, turns to a skull, the whole 9 yards. So to continue on the Marvel Spotlight run, so we mentioned that Son of Satan took over. And here it is Damien Hellstrom. Okay,
nice.
Literally was the son of the devil.
Very nice.
He was also like a professor.
This is issue 12.
Yep.
Moving over to
favorite cover right there.
Number 13. Oh, that is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
This is actually
like that.
This is the first ever Son of Satan that I own. Right
first one out of Pete's collection. Moving on to number 14. You can't get these stickers off the front, can you?
I know. I got.
You can flip them around.
You can flip them around, replace the
flip the bag. It's a little bit. Then you get the seam on the front of the cover too.
Yep.
This is definitely a cool cover.
Look at that.
I like that.
I like this demons. Yep.
This one right here. That's good artwork, man.
And look at the title. What does that say right there?
Black Sabbath. Good band.
That's another.
The grandfathers of heavy metal. Black Sabbath.
Correct. The Devil's Marauder.
Oh, this is definitely cool, man.
Yeah.
I like the circular flame around him.
Very, very cool.
So what is this guy's power?
He's, he can conjure up all sorts of demonic stuff, and he's got that flaming pitchfork. That's another great cover.
The flaming pitchfork we just saw in that previous issue.
Yeah,
this is number 18.
Yep.
Ah,
look at that.
Yeah, he's definitely using it as a weapon.
Yep.
A belly stab there. Who's the damsel in distress? She looks like she's in a trance.
Yeah, I think she's actually conjuring up all that kind of stuff. She's possessed by a demon, and that's what's kind of, I don't know, I forget. I haven't read these.
It's been a while, but still, the covers kind of tell you, ooh, this guy's always in major conflict.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. Look at this dude. Is he having a hatchet? He's got a hatchet.
Yes, he's ready to
try and get him in the back of the head while he's fighting this goon. He's dirty, man. 3-on-1, 4-on-1.
4 or 5, yeah. However.
Yeah, maybe 5. Damn.
That's crazy.
Definitely cool.
Yeah.
And these were the books were the favorites when they were 20, 25 centers. This is when the artwork was really good. Look at that.
And they pushed a lot of boundaries back then. You didn't see this kind of. You don't see a lot of
and a lot more of these kind of books. The artists put a lot of detail into the background art. by the mid '80s, they weren't really doing a lot of background art.
Look at that guy.
Oh man,
how cool is that?
That is definitely cool. Very nice.
If you love, like, if you're a fan of like the '70s horror movies, like the occult horror movies, the satanic
Look at this.
stuff, it's perfect for you.
This looks like a werewolf.
Yeah.
With a club in his hand.
Trog. I never heard that name before. You know, you have a lot of those old monster comics from the '60s and '70s.
I think
a lot of those monsters reappeared.
We are doing another monster episode of just more of my horror books, which is coming up. So stay tuned. Look at this one. Wow. I can't read this backward. Doom is
Devil's Daughter.
Oh, wow. Hey, yeah, he's fighting a woman. Look at that. Damn.
Don't mind my dog sneezing in the background.
So then, these two guys got their own titles from Marvel Spotlight. So now we're going to kick it back over to Ghost Rider with his first appearance.
Yep. So
for his own book. Check this out.
First issue.
Awesome cover. Ghost Rider #1. Here it is.
I think I've shown you this before.
I think we've shown this before for #1 issues. We did an episode on first issues.
Again, you can guess who the artist is here.
Mike Plug again.
Yep. So, and then I've got a lot of these. We don't have time to show you all of them, but again, just, you know, the early Ghost Riders were just the real supernatural stuff. It got a little watered down later on, but just really, really cool stuff here.
Awesome.
Issue #3. #4, you know, Mike Plug was left this series right around this time. Busy guy, because he was busy, you know, doing Man-Thing and Frankenstein and Werewolf by Night. He obviously can't do it all.
Definitely cool.
Right there. You know, Johnny Blaze continuing on.
Nice. I like that cover. I've seen this one at a flea market last year, and the guy wanted like $35 for it. And I was like, nah. And he had it sitting out in the sun. I was like, dude, you shouldn't leave your comics sitting out in the sun, man. Even though you're trying to sell them,
the reason why it's so expensive is because it's the first appearance of the Stuntmaster, who also appeared in a lot of Daredevil.
I mean, but for 2016 last year, when I saw it for $35, I thought he was asking a lot.
And also, right around that same time,
that's a fair price, but I wasn't buying it.
Ghost Rider connection. Karen Page, popular Daredevil character, started appearing. She moved from New York to California, to Los Angeles, and she wound up taking a job with the movie company that Johnny Blaze was working for. And she actually started to get a crush. She's trying to get over Matt Murdock, and she starts to get a crush on Johnny Blaze. Yeah, weird stuff going on there. Here's another pretty cool
#8,
cover. Yep.
Ghost Rider.
Yep.
Oh, I like that cover. Look at the Cyclops monster.
Yeah,
awesome? Yeah, that is definitely cool. One thing I remember when I was a kid, I didn't have an allowance, so I had to restrict myself. But I always remember Ghost Rider covers were always awesome covers, man.
Especially the early ones.
I remember someone that had a collection, an older guy, older than me, about 8 years older than me, let me go through his collection. And he had a lot of Ghost Riders, and they were all wicked-looking covers, as you can see.
Showdown with Satan. Definitely. And ironically, there was some crossover in some of these issues where Ghost Rider and Son of Satan were together, because obviously their main nemesis was this guy, who just happened to be Damien Hellstrom's...
let's see again. Bring it up. Who is it? This guy?
This guy. That's Satan right there. That's Damien Hellstrom's papa. That's Son of Satan's dad, but also his basically master, right?
Yeah, deal he made, the guy he made the devil deal with, right?
So this is classic.
What else?
Bill and I have talked about this before. So, you know, every now and then a comic publisher has an issue where they run very, very tight on deadlines to get comic issues finished, and something happens, and they've got to basically figure something out. Because,
and they'll rehash an old cover, reissue an old cover.
So, you know, for those of you who are our age, maybe walked into a newsstand back in, this is what, 70?
That's probably 75?
75 or 76, and saw this, and they're like, holy crap, Ghost Rider buying the Hulk. This is going to be the greatest battle ever, right?
And then you go inside.
And you go inside, and what is it? A reprint of the Ghost Rider, origin story. Why? Because they came upon the deadline. They didn't have a lot of the stuff, the issue
fight
finished.
Here, hold that up
but they had the cover done. That's all.
The cover was done.
So basically, they ran this with no Hulk in the inside, a reprint story, and then what they had to do
jip, man!
Total jip.
That would be a great fight. Now I would like to see that.
Well, you can, because it's right here. So here it is. Here's where they actually fight.
Nice.
Okay, one issue late. And they apologize and all sorts of stuff.
And in this issue, obviously, you had to make.
But that has happened.
Good. That's definitely cool.
That's happened numerous times. So
speaking of what Pete said, I have 2 Iron Man issues. Like Iron Man #9, Iron Man fights the Hulk, and it's the same cover, it's just slightly altered. Issue 76.
Yes.
So we haven't done Iron Man yet, but I'll show you one day. I promise.
There's Karen Page right there.
Oh wow,
and also,
definitely cool.
The Trapster, our buddy the Trapster, who seems to show up everywhere. Right?
Yeah.
Looks a little different. He didn't
his costume's different. I thought he was in green. I don't remember him being in purple.
Red. I don't remember him purple either. So now here, and I'm going to kind of blaze through these real quick here. Here's the Orb. This is a villain who popped up quite a bit in
As you can see, he's only 10 cents.
He's only 10 cents.
Somebody wrote on that. I hate when people write on the covers, man.
He's not.
But if it's still a good-looking book,
yeah. And he showed up quite a bit over the course of the next 10 issues or so.
Oh yeah.
So and then you got him fighting. Here we go. All right, so here.
I like this cover.
Yep.
Just because of the shark.
Of course, and Jaws was popular at the time, of course. So
1975 it came out, and that could be obviously late 75, early 76.
So Bill's gonna like these next couple. So,
what do we got?
So there we have the team up we were just talking about with Ghost Rider and Son of Satan,
right?
And then check this one out. Kapow!
Oh, it's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Hercules, and the Thing.
Oh, nice.
Right?
Definitely cool.
And then, he's fighting Satan. And here's, so real quick, we'll just blaze through these. Get it? Blaze through these.
I get it. Johnny Blaze.
Here we got Daredevil, right? Because we did mention that Karen Page is all of a sudden in the storyline. So now Daredevil's here.
This one I have. Yeah. I didn't bother bringing this. They fights the Gladiator. One of the greatest
villains. Who drew that cover there, Bill?
I don't know.
Look at the jawline.
I'm going to say Jack Kirby.
That's
when
correct.
You said jawline there.
Yep, that is
Jack
correct.
Kirby.
Didn't draw the inside, of course, but
they did the cover. That's good enough.
And then we got a whole bunch of other ones. I've got up until this one is kind of notable. Issue number 27. So we've got Hawkeye and the Two Gun Kid. Kind of an interesting crossover.
Holy glare!
Yeah.
Look at that. Hawkeye was an Avenger.
Yep. Two Gun Kid was a popular Western character from the 60s. And then, Mr. Orb is back again. I told you he pops up quite a bit.
He's kind of like a bad Mysterio.
Yeah, he is. And not as good. Mysterio is a great villain. There we go. Doctor Strange.
Oh, look how big Ghost Rider is in that.
I know.
That is definitely cool.
And then
how far did the run go? Do you know?
I don't remember. I believe into the 60s.
Okay.
And then of course they rebooted them a bunch of times, and then so I've got some of these ones. These are from the 90s.
Yeah, these are from the late. I'm going to say late 80s, early maybe 1990.
So these are I don't have a ton of books from this era. But they rebooted the Ghost Rider numerous times under different aliases. So, Johnny Blaze was killed off, and then they had a couple other guys that came and took over the mantle. So, Ghost Rider as a character has never really gone away. He's just gone under, a lot of...
That's a cool cover.
Yeah. These are actually not bad. I like this one a lot.
This one's nice. Yeah. Where'd you get these?
I got these from you.
That's right.
And then we got Doctor Strange back in again. All right.
Yeah, I gave these to him because I didn't really have many Ghost Riders, and these are from the 90s.
And one day he's going to be like, I shouldn't have given it to him.
Yeah, I might regret it, but it'll hook me up someday. So we're going to move over to...
Back to Son of Satan.
Son of Satan. And he got his first title. This is his first book, #1, under his title. The Son of Satan. So from the success of Marvel Spotlight, Son of Satan gets his own title. This is issue #2. Oh, this is an awesome cover.
Yeah.
Man. These are all Pete's, by the way, as we've mentioned before. What the hell is that monster?
Some of the demons, I guess.
Demon War. Oh, there are a bunch of demons. It's tough to look at this stuff backwards, man. This is cool.
Yep.
I like this one. #3. Definitely cool. Oh, more action. He's always using that trident staff.
Yep.
This is #4. Still only 25 cents. #5. Look at this.
Yeah,
this guy that they're fighting looks like somebody that would fight Thor. Kind of looks like somebody that would fight Thor. I don't know who that is.
Let's see, the Mind Star. Is that what his name is? It's hard to...
Mind Star.
The Might of the Mind Star.
Never heard of him. Oh, now we're going underwater.
Underwater.
This is #6. Look at that. Definitely cool. Again, they always got to gang up on him.
Yeah. He's getting pulverized every issue,
And this is #7.
Look at that.
Look at that. That looks like Egyptian theme with the pointed ears.
The Mirror of Judgment.
Look at the action on this cover. Who the hell is that guy?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Man.
I need to revisit these. I haven't read these.
These are awesome covers.
Yeah, look at that one. Again, getting ganged up by all sorts of creatures.
Giant snake jumping in there. Man, I just love the artwork, man. It's definitely awesome.
Yep.
So that pretty much wraps up Son of Satan, but still to keep in the tradition of Marvel Spotlight and monsters and a horror theme.
Yeah,
these
are two we forgot about in a previous issue.
And we're going to do more horror books, as we mentioned earlier, but this is awesome. Pete saw this and was like, I forgot to bring this out. Scarecrow.
A very cool character. I believe he also showed up in a what was the name of the series where the Thing would always team up with someone? That's
Marvel 2-in-1.
Yeah, I believe he showed up in a Marvel 2-in-1 with the Thing.
Is this his first appearance this here or no?
I think this was. Yeah.
Okay. If not,
really cool cat. I mean, I love scarecrows. You know, one of my favorite villains in DC is the Scarecrow. So when I saw this, I was like, yes,
definitely.
Yeah.
I wonder if this was invented before DC's villain.
Scarecrow. Yeah, the Scarecrow's been around a long time. Yeah.
This is awesome too. Yes. Keeping it a horror theme. Marvel
premiere a one-off that they should have done more with. This was a cool ass team.
Look at this. You got Werewolf by Night, Ghost Rider, the Man Thing, and Morbius. I mean, that's an awesome team.
If they would have thrown like Frankenstein monster in there, that would have been
the icing on the cake to have him in there. The Legion of Monsters.
Yeah.
Definitely awesome. Definitely awesome cover.
And I forgot to bring them out, but I have a whole bunch of the black and white Legion of Monsters magazines that Marvel put out. That it wasn't
something
a team
to look forward
like this.
To another day, man.
Yeah, you know.
But that pretty much wraps up this edition of Ghost Rider and Son of Satan and Marvel Spotlight. I'm Wild Bill saying thanks for joining us. Come back for our next episode where we're doing just monsters again to wrap up our Halloween theme. I'm Wild Bill saying thanks for joining us.
And I'm Pete. Thanks again. Hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you next time.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.